This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of Monster Zero from the Godbeast. Now, as you can see, I have three different figures here that are really cool, and I'm super stoked to have these three individual pieces. But what will happen, these three will combine into the Monster Zero figure, and I am so stoked because as soon as I saw that, I was like, man, that needs to be in my collection. So I am so stoked to check it out with you guys. So with these pieces finally in hand, let's take a closer look at Monster Zero. Alright guys, so let's check out these awesome glyos toys. Now, as you can see here, these are all molded in this really cool gold. So I'm going to start off with the Mushi right here. Now, I love this design. This is from the Godbeast himself, Marty, and I absolutely love this character. I just think it looks so cool. I do have a few other Mushis that I absolutely love because I just think the design is so cool and wild. It has like this scarab beetle type of warrior thing going on. I think that's totally rad. But I love the gold that they used. Because like it has like this like marbleization in the plastic. Some people don't like that. I absolutely love it. I think it looks like actual stone. So I think this looks really cool. Loving that a lot. It also comes with a little mini Mushi done in that same type of gold. So I love the little mini Mushi too. Absolutely love that. And these are all glyos compatible. So if you guys are not aware of what glyos is, it's an interlocking peg and socket system. So everywhere there's a type of swivel or anything like cut like that, it can be removed by a simple peg and interchanged with any glyos compatible toy to mix and match different parts. And you'll see what I mean by with that later, because that plays a big part in this particular set. So the Mushi himself looks really cool. Put him aside, and now we have the Nemisis here done in this really cool gold. I like to call him the Midas Nemisis. I don't know if that's his official name, but I gave him that name. The Midas Nemesis just sounds awesome to me. This is another one from the Godbeast right here. I think this looks super cool, and that gold, another like insect type of character, almost looks like an ant. I think it looks awesome with the pincers and things like that. The little I don't know that appendage is called, forgive me, but I think again this looks really cool too. His head looks awesome. Again, same thing, interlocking with the glyo system was really nice. What's cool about this one, you can actually take this off here, and we do get a second head, so we can pop that on right there. We get this really cool like praying mantis head, so I think that's super awesome. Loving that a lot. And again, that's one of the beautiful things about glyos toys is the interchangeability, and to be able to mix and match with other glyos figures. So I love that a lot too. Now we also get a Biomaster here, a Biomass monster. I absolutely love these. I have a ton of these guys. It's really cool seeing it in the same gold. Loving the marbleization that we get in here. You can see it very heavily in there. The wings all look really nice. The eye, I think this is just a really wicked looking character. There's like crab claw things in the orb body. It's just so weird and yet so awesome. I love it so much. Again, all of this does again include the glyo system, so anywhere there's a peg or a socket, a swivel, anything like that, those pieces can be removed and interchanged. So with this particular set here, we also do get bonus parts. You'll see a bunch of extra pieces in here in the little baggie with all kinds of other joints and things like that, extra heads. You'll see what that is, because these three figures combine into something really awesome. When I saw it, I was like, dude, Marty, you sold me, bro. I had to pick this up, and let's just mash all this stuff together and let's see what awesome toy we come up with. Alright guys, now here is this incredible glyos monster all put together, and man, I genuinely understand why they call Marty the Godbeast. This is insane, dude. This might be one of my favorite glyos toys ever. This is so much fun. It took me probably about, say, about a half hour to put it together and, figure out all the right pieces. Luckily, Marty has a good little schematic to kind of tell you which parts go together, where it's all sectioned off and things like that. So if you take a look at those little schematics, you kind of get an idea of what goes where and things like that. It was a little tricky, but I managed to figure it out pretty easily for the most part. It just took time. And man, this is just so much fun, dude. So clearly this is a kind of a glyos take on King Ghidorah from the Godzilla movies. Quick note, I am a giant Godzilla and kaiju fan, and I love King Ghidorah. That was always one of my favorite characters when I was a kid, and it's super cool to kind of get it in glyos form. I love the part usage here that we get with things like the dragon head from the Armivore, the different parts used from like the Mushi and the Nemisis and the Biomasters and things like that. It's just really crazy. Like, you see a head back there. That's where you plug in the wings. How they, he was able to make the tail. I mean, this is just wild, dude. The feet, the torsos, connect on top of each other. How he did the necks, which is really cool. I mean, this is awesome, dude. You got the wings back here. I mean, this is just impressive, man. Super, super happy to have this. I even had enough parts to make like this little dude right here. So you still have parts enough to make another little figure if you want. So this is just a mix and mesh of different parts that I had left over. So that's pretty cool. You could do something like that if you wanted to with leftover parts. And there's still more parts left over. You can see a little mini Mushi in the hair, a couple more heads and things like that, a little switch pins and things like that. So there's a lot of parts that you get with this particular set. And everything, again, the glyos system, everywhere there's a cut or anything like that is, posable, movable. The wings, arms right here, the legs, everything can move around. The tail can rotate and spin around. I mean, there's so much you can do with this. It is just super impressive. And honestly, with everything going down with the quarantine and things like that, please stay safe out there. It's been a blast, having fun with my glyos toys. And this really made me just, lose my mind for a while and kind of forget about all the troubles we're going through. But man, this is just so much fun. You initially get like 3 figures plus with this build. And it was just so cool, man. I'm hoping he could figure out more kaiju stuff, because I would love more kaiju builds. But I think this is such a cool and unique design. I have just been having a blast with it. And man, dude, so freaking awesome. What a unique toy for your collection. So for a quick size comparison, here's the monster sitting next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here's the monster standing next to a couple other larger glyos builds, including a custom one on the right. And for even more comparison, here's the monster standing next to a couple Battle Tribes figures. And for even more comparison, here's the monster standing next to a King Ghidorah from Playmates. And just for fun, here it is standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of Monster Zero from the Godbeast. And man, this has been a really fun build and a very unique one at that. I absolutely love the fact that we get 3 figures all in one, plus a bunch of bonus parts. That's super cool. This has been one of my favorite toys to play with since we've all been in this quarantine, and man, I have loved every bit of it. Marty does some really wild and cool toys, and this is definite proof of that. I absolutely love this figure, and if you love glyos like I do, then I think this piece would fit in great with any of your collections. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.